YouTube? Back again with another video. I'm here to talk about the LeBron James breaking news. I'm sure we've all heard that LeBron James has informed the Los Angeles Lakers that he will not be returning. He will no longer be a Laker. He played 8 years in LA from 2019 to the 2026 season. And look, LeBron, he's kind of done with this chapter in LA. He's informing them that he's moving on. As far as his next team, we don't know yet. There's been a lot of speculation on that. We've heard news of the Warriors maybe kind of formulating, however you want to call it, a super team, a team of seasoned veterans. We've heard some news about that, but only speculation. Nothing confirmed so far, but yeah, the LeBron era in LA is come to an end. I'm looking at some of his stats right now. He played 479 games in LA, averaged 25.9 points, essentially 26 points per game, 7.7 rebounds per game, 7.9 assists per game. That's just pretty much LeBron right there. Anybody that knows LeBron or has watched the game of basketball, whether you're a fan of it or not, LeBron, he's just the ultimate Swiss Army knife. He's just a jack of all trades. He's going to do everything on the court to help his team win games. So, that was kind of similar to his numbers in Cleveland. Obviously he averaged more points per game in Cleveland and Miami, but 7.7 rebounds, 7.9 is essentially eight assists per game in LA. I remember that one season when he played point guard. He led the league in assists, for the first time in his career. So yeah, obviously I believe the first season, he played with those young guys, Kyle Kuzma, I believe Josh Hart, Julius Randle. Those guys were, if I'm not mistaken, were on that team. And then, everybody remembers the blockbuster trade when they essentially traded the entire team to get Anthony Davis, and that began the Anthony Davis, LeBron James era. Obviously, they had great chemistry. They won the NBA championship during the 2020 season. Although in Orlando during the COVID season, a lot of people like to kind of take away from that season. But I believe in any tournament, and that's essentially what the playoffs are. It's a tournament. Like we got the World Cup going on right now. The World Cup, what is the World Cup? It's essentially a tournament. So I believe in any tournament where, whether men or women enter into competition, win is a win. So, he's, finals MVP in LA, 4 championships total. He was an 8-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA. For the average NBA player, if you just took his LA career, the LA arc of his career just alone, that's a Hall of Famer right there for any average NBA player right there, and that was like one could say that that was about like the third phase of his career. The first phase, obviously, his rookie season in Cleveland, and the first go around in Cleveland, and then the Miami saga, those 4 years in Miami, and then he went back to Cleveland, and obviously they had that amazing championship run in Cleveland, in which he brought the first Kyrie, LeBron, you know, guys like Kevin Love, Richard Jefferson, who was crucial to them winning that championship. Guys like that. So actually, this would be like the fourth. The LA saga would be kind of like the fourth phase of his career. So yeah, LeBron's moving on. I'm just curious to see where he goes next. I mean, we know that his son is still on the team. Uh, he's still under contract with the Lakers. I read somewhere that his salary is guaranteed, so he's definitely going to be playing in LA. And he's already achieved his dream of playing with his son. That's something he mentioned that he always wanted to do, was play with his son in LA. So he's done that. I mean, there's nothing that you can say that LeBron hasn't done in the league. He's been the ultimate professional on and off the court. Never been in trouble. Never sullied the integrity of the league. Always been a great ambassador, great representative, great face of the league. So I'm just curious as to what the next move is. Is this Golden State, super team that they're speculating on? Is that a real thing? I don't know. Yeah, man. I just want to just kind of give my take on the news. Big shout out to LeBron, for just being the ultimate professional that he has been to the league, and just yeah. But I mean, like, what do you guys think that his next move will be? What makes the most sense for him? Like, from a basketball perspective, how many more years does he plan on playing? It'll be interesting to see this summer. That'll probably be the biggest news in free agency. I know they kind of broke the news today about Jaylen Brown and the Celtics, and I do plan on doing a video on that as well, kind of breaking that down. Jaylen Brown going to the Philadelphia 76ers, kind of in pretty much a swap for Paul George, and obviously the Celtics are going to get some picks. But I mean, definitely the LeBron decision. What would this be, like the third or fourth decision? This would definitely be the biggest story of free agency. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Definitely we'll see. Wherever he goes, I mean, what will be the goal? I mean, is the goal to try to get one more championship? one more Finals MVP. I mean, dare I say? I mean, would it be possible? LeBron James. LeBron James in the finals is just it's a different beast. I mean, finals, NBA Finals, LeBron James is it's nothing. It's nothing. Only a few players that I've seen, play the game, can kind of match that kind of, or even come close to that kind of performance, that kind of intensity, that kind of like just focus in the game. So I don't know. It's definitely gonna be definitely gonna be something to look out for. Yeah, definitely. If you're watching this video, definitely comment. Your thoughts on where you think that he might land, and if you think that he can kind of do the impossible again and perhaps maybe win another championship.